Signing a new memorandum of understanding with an African bank, the nation's chief says this partnership holds much promise. Laurencia Smith was there for the signing today.
The government has inked a memorandum of understanding with the African Export-Import IMX Bank today. Prime Minister Philip Davis maintains that this is a historic moment for the country, the Caribbean, and the African continent.
African Exim Bank seeks to expand its operation to Caribbean member states through the establishment of a Caribbean Exim Bank, which will provide services to the region such as trade and project financing, export development, guarantees and trade information, and advisory services.
Once the regional office has been established, the bank has committed an investment of $700 million in the Caribbean. Here's the head of Trade and Corporate Finance at Inter-African Trade Bank, Amir Ghazabi, on the investment.
We have not allocated a certain amount for certain country. We're doing this on an integrated basis for the whole of the Caribbean. But of course, the sooner the projects and the opportunities arise and come to existence, we'll be providing the financing, and we're active as can be.
The Prime Minister also acknowledged that the partnership provides for the promotion and financing of a South-South trade between African countries and the Caribbean member states. Here are some of the other provisions of the MOU.
Financing exports and imports of non-traditional African goods and services, provision of insurance, and guaranteeing service coverage for commercial and non-commercial risks associated with African export and imports.
Bank executives highlighted some of the projects that they intend to invest in the Bahamas.
In a number of strategic areas for the country. One of them in the transportation space, another one is a poultry farm. We've also discussed supporting the local banks with correspondent lines of credit for strategic importation from across the world. So these are the examples of the strategic opportunities that we saw here.
Laurencia Smith, Eyewitness News.